Can you confirm that he's doing a Sunday show interview tomorrow?
I can tell you that the president, while in Chicago, will tape an interview with Chris Wallace for Fox News Sunday. It's the first time that the president has appeared on that program as President of the United States. He's done at least one other interview with Mr. Wallace since becoming president, and he did an interview for that program before being elected president. This will be the first time that he's on that program exclusively as a guest as President of the United States.
What's your thinking in doing it?
Well, I think this is an opportunity for the president to, well, let me say it this way. Obviously, Mr. Wallace is traveling to Chicago and will interview the president at the University of Chicago Law School. So I think part of our expectation in terms of preparing the president for the interview is that Mr. Wallace will want to talk to him about the Supreme Court nomination that he's put forward. And this is obviously something that Mr. Wallace has questioned his guests about quite frequently over the last several weeks. And I would anticipate that that will be true of this week's program as well. But while that will obviously be an important part of the interview, I also expect that Mr. Wallace will ask him about some other things too. But look, the president's looking forward to it. And I think any time that the president is doing an interview with a television program that he hasn't done an interview with for a while, it's an opportunity to reach a new audience, or at least an audience that may not have heard from the president directly in a while. And so it seems like a particularly good opportunity to make a strong case that the United States Congress should fulfill their constitutional responsibility to confirm a nominee to the Supreme Court that even Republicans describe. Well, again, as Mr. Wallace, I think, would point out to you, that his audience is not just Fox News viewers, but is also Fox broadcast viewers. And this is I'm not up to date. Maybe Kevin could fill me in on the latest ratings of the Sunday shows. But I'll edit it. We wouldn't do it if it weren't. But look, obviously, Mr. Wallace has a well-established reputation for asking tough questions. So I don't think anybody's expecting a softball interview here. But I also think that there's some important issues to talk about. And the president is certainly looking forward to a thoughtful and serious conversation about some of these important issues. And at least for the context in which this interview is taking place, the Supreme Court will be at the top of the list. Okay?